We now return to Let's Play Cleopatra as we continue to build. So we've got entertainment crises, do we? Well, in that case, I suppose we can begin putting down just a juggler. However, maybe I should just keep this as is at this level for a little while. We have got 0% unemployment. We actually need a fair amount of people. But how many people is this bringing in? It's really not apparently bringing in as many as I had thought. So maybe we'll do something else here in a minute. Okay, let's do roadblock here. And then I need to do... we'll put a bazaar here. We will do this, and we'll get this one ready. Probably should be putting it on other blocks, but I feel like this will be good enough, just because we'd have to go further, we'd have to go longer on it. But I think this will be fine. Common Festival. Let's keep up on that. Bast is not happy. So one thing I can do at this point is provide religion to my other blocks. I suppose, in that case, we'll do a temple. Well, okay, let's hold on a minute. I've got one for Ra. If I do two there, two temples and one, I think I might be able to do this. We'll do a temple to Ra with a temple to Ta and a temple to Bast. We'll need more workers, but that should be coming in, so I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. And just to increase this even more. Okay, so now we should have a lot of people, now that I've done this simultaneously. And what I'm hoping is that that will stabilize a bit. Wait, what's that? Common Festival again. Okay. Need to do a Ta. Okay, these two should be rather large for a while. Let's go ahead and put some garden in the back. And I could actually put a pretty big statue right there, if that becomes an issue. We will wait on it, however, because what I really need is to get my population up so that I can continue expanding my food network. Yeah, I'll take that. Free money. Never a bad thing. The next industry I needed to get going as well was my beer selling. Still low on the people. Only by 10, and we should be getting plenty of people to fill that in. So that will not be a crisis. I guess I could actually keep feeding these people, get this up and running as early as possible. Well, when we have excess people, I'll dump them into this district, the library district. Because we're going to need a lot of things here. We're going to need scribal schools. We're going to need, well, everything. I mean, courthouse. We're going to need probably a lot more. Well, okay, so I've got two. There's two health things. There's the mortuary and the physician. I do need that zoo. Yeah, I think we'll get it. In fact, most of those will be able to get up the side, and I only need 6 houses on the side there. So that'll work out. That'll be really good. Still not enough there. We have eaten all of our food. But what is it, April? Farm has no workers. Ah. Okay, well, that could be an issue. That farm has no workers. So clearly that's not working out. Which actually kind of bothers me a little bit because, I mean, where are these guys going? How are there just so many that they cannot... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, this will be a little bit of an issue. We need to... I think I'll just do an emergency import. I cannot. I can only export. Okay, well, that's going to be a problem. Especially since I don't think... Oh, I do. I've got plenty of people now. Right, so let's look at barley. Now, given that this does produce walkers, let's actually set it on this side and see if, well, it will. It'll go all the way. We'll see if they do actually go on the land. I'm willing to bet they don't. I'm willing to bet they go right here. Because why wouldn't they? And then once we have that, we're going to need, I'm going to need to delete some of these. We're producing too much. And I don't know that we are actually, well, maybe I don't. Maybe I actually need to make more. We are producing papyrus. It is going straight to the dock, though, so that's one thing. But maybe I'll need to actually finish this off with even more papyrus makers. Right now, though, we need brewers. We will not be in time for this. That's going to probably eat up more people than I have spare. Well, I don't know, 140. Between all of these, though, they probably will. Now, see, these people aren't having trouble finding employees, so why can't these supply it? Is it because it's only this one house and then this isn't counting? Is that maybe what's going on there? That's possible. So maybe, I mean, this line does not have to go here. Let me pull back on the irrigation ditch. We'll do that. We'll come in here with, well, okay. I was thinking I could just make a big thing there, and maybe I can. Let's do architect post. Get rid of that one, get rid of that. We'll put a well back here. Because what else could I put here? I mean, I guess I could put a brewer's there and then kill. I don't actually need this one. That one can hang out. I mean, at the same time, why don't we actually just take this firehouse, put it there, just kill that, and then put this right back where it was. Because they're not really gaining anything by doing this. And this especially is going to suffer. One thing I could do, pull this out and wrap it around in the backside, because these are pretty unfertile. Alright, I'm going to do this, and if I build things here, which I think I will, I'll just extend this out beyond them. Hopefully that'll at least get me some of these in a good way. With as many brewers as I've got, I kind of feel like maybe I'd rather have a few more barleys. I'll leave the rest of these because I really feel like I'm going to have to up my game on the grain. We don't need these to be stashed here anymore, so we can actually start feeding our people with them. And I need to go back and look at my gods. How are they so displeased? You've got 2 temples, just not enough shrines? I guess we need to focus on shrines. I did not realize that shrines were that important to keeping the gods happy. You'd think that temples would be more valuable to them. Shrines are just kind of fill-ins. But apparently that is not the case. I especially do like, however, that they are long-standing enough that I can just leave them hang out here for quite a while, actually, for most of this, and just let it be, and they will count. Okay. So either I need to put in a lot more fishing, which I kind of feel, or, well, I could do docks. Having more than one dock would be nice, I suppose. So that allows me to do not there or there, but one there, and I guess I could lock another one in there, because I'm not so sure. Well, okay, right there actually is a pretty good one, provided that's where I'm keeping that road, because if I'm going to do this, then I can't keep the road there. Unless I made it a loop. So what I could do, come up the back side, it would actually be here. Come up the back side there. This is a 1, 2, 3 spot. No, it's a 4 spot. So this will also be fishing. And then this is a 3 spot. So anything with a 3 is going to be further back there, so I can just do something like that. Now if I want something up there, though, no, actually it can go like this. So we'll be taking it off of here. It'll be coming to here, because if I do a fish wharf here, and I do have the option of making like transports, so I don't really have to. Okay, that should also get another one, right? Yeah. So I don't really have to worry too much. This does create a lot of unusable, weird spaces. But with any luck, this would be a long enough loop that by the time they got to somewhere, they would have to turn around. So why don't I go ahead and anticipate that by putting this in. They should finally get down here. Yeah. And then actually, I mean, that leaves me plenty of shrine room. I can just make this a constant. I know. But the Pharaoh has no workers. It's in August is the harvest. So where do I have to put my people then for them to get people? Like, they should just be walking right by this. I guess that means I'm going to have to put another house up here or something? Surely this is not that far that they can't make it all the way. Either direction, they should be doing this. Presumably, you belong to one of these. And if I deleted that road that I so proudly connected up, this tower would be along the same route. Okay, so he made it there. Let's watch this one. See how far away he gets before he finds people. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should put another house right up there in that corner. This one disappeared before we even actually got to... See, so they do go far enough that they make it. I think it's just that it's so far, by the time they get their people, then another problem child pops up. So that is clearly an issue. We do not have a consistent supply of people. So what's that going to do for my 1, 2, 3, 4? I could fit a lot of granaries in here. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't just want one strip of people though. Do I not have... Oh my god. Okay, we need to stop that for a minute. And we need to... We're not exporting beer at the moment. But we're not making it... Okay, we are. We've got a little bit, a very, very little bit. Well, given that these are actually usable spaces, let's do... Maybe I need to ramp this back down a bit. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Which is what I should have done from the beginning, I suppose. Which still doesn't really... I'm going to have to block those off to make them usable. To make this one usable, anyway. And there's no good thing to put here. There's just no good thing to put here. I don't know what I would put along the backside. Probably actual buildings for production. But I guess at this point, we need to make something happen here. Put a roadblock here just in case. So we now have 10 of those to our 9 grain farms. So I'm going to put down a few more grains. Need to do something about that flax. Is that flax making me money? Yes, actually it's making me a considerable amount of money. We need more employees again. Okay. We're at a crisis now because I don't have people. And I don't have the food for those people. So we're going to have to do something like this in the short term. Because I can't make these guys go up. Not without causing problems. And a lot of these problems are actually... Okay, we're not suffering that badly. I think I can afford to give myself a little bit more. Okay, we've almost got enough for that. Now, who just demanded that? Rome, okay. Gaza is waiting on that. So here's the thing about the Rome requests. According to the guide, if I ignore Rome too much, if I do not provide what they want, that will lead to invasions. If I can avoid that, I don't need to worry about being invaded, which is obviously desirable. So I need to make sure of all the people I am providing for them. Let's also do a dock over here, shall we? Or should we just put it here? I think this is a little bit better. But I could also have 3 warships there and another dock here. And then I'll just have a separate branch going this way for whatever I decide to put there. But that would provide me actually 4 warships. And maybe I could do a transport ship. Or a couple transport ships here. I don't know that I am going to need them. Hopefully I will not. We got a lot of that still. Okay. Well, I just need to stop being greedy for a moment. We'll stop stockpiling and we will export. Because I need those people. I need those people to move in. We do not have a long line of people waiting to come in. Unemployment is still 0. So we have got to wait to the next batch. So I'm at 11. I could do 12 to 9. It might still be too much. Barley is good exportable, and it will be good as obviously local resource for me. You know, maybe I should just get rid of some of... Why don't I get rid of a couple of these guys? That'll free up some people, and then I can actually maybe utilize that a little bit differently. Find a bigger balancing point. So here we are, where we've got stuff in there, but they can't find people. It is incredibly irritating. Would you just turn? So what are we looking at? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Get the fuck. Okay, so if I did, we could still push that over. I don't know. I hate wasting so much space on the houses when I could actually be doing something else with them. But if we can't keep everyone employed, and I don't really understand why. I don't really understand why we are having problems with them finding these houses. Unless there's a thing in the game where a house only provides so many people. You know, there is a large pool of people. I guess it's probably actually the unemployment situation. I mean, there are 30 missing people in the workplace, so there's probably a thing where they're walking by. But they should have priority. Industry has priority over that. So they're full. So I don't know why they can't find people to consistently stay open. But like I was saying, maybe this only provides 7 businesses worth of people per tick or cycle or whatever. Do we have this now? Nope. We don't even have beer for ourselves yet. Okay, here's the next batch of food. Let's speed this up a little. We're getting too much flax. Why am I buying so much? I'm not. I'm only buying 400. So where is all this extra coming from? That I'm not really sure. I could probably increase that a little bit. Now where are we at for this? Okay. I do not yet have... Wait a minute. They were complaining about entertainment the first time round. Okay, so we're going to have that be eaten up, literally eaten up for quite a while. Where did this all come from? What the hell happened over here? It's not like these can devolve beyond this, so what the hell? It's like this whole thing devolved for some reason and then... Okay, I don't understand that. I don't get what just happened there. That actually confuses me a lot. We have a very little bit of food left, which is actually a lot worrying. So let's put in more grain, and we'll just say we've got enough barley. We've got barley in the breweries. They just can't find people. So I guess that means we'll just do this after all. Keep our people going. 8% fertile. I may as well not even have a farm here, to be honest. New for own. Okay, let's go look at that. Where's it at? Oh, didn't go over far enough. Oh, geez, it's hiding. Okay, it's right there. They buy beer. They give granite. That's useful. On top of the pottery. Holy crap, is it harvest time already? Oh, it does it twice a year. There you go. That's very helpful, actually. What would be more helpful, though, is continuing to get more people on board with fishing. It's actually pretty amazing how little material you get for fishing. I seem to feel like other games gave you a lot more. Okay, well, I realize that this is kind of a thing, but... Okay, so now that we've handled that, let's go ahead and start exporting the beer when we have it. It'll be a while before we need to use it ourselves. Okay, I think we're good. Are we still outrageously overburdened on the reeds? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. So I could probably get a couple more reed, or papyri makers, rather. Okay, these guys have moved in, so hopefully that will help out with the loop a little bit nicer. Yeah, 8% fertile. I should not even... Farmland's not irrigated. Yeah, I mean, there's almost no point in having this, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Or did that say we don't have room? Yeah, okay. So where's my oddball yard? We'll take... Nope. Damn it. We'll take weapons. I don't know that I will use them myself, but... Oh, only import. Okay, so I guess I will be using them myself. Which means we'll just put down... Well, I'm going to have a recruiter. Oh, man, I'm not ready for that yet. But we'll have them anyway. I'm not ready to be building anything either. Speaking of which, we also should probably be looking at doing this. Oh, good. We can just use the weapons right there immediately. That's pretty good. Gems at 400. So I'm going to need to increase that. I should probably focus on building this up with my imports-exports as we go. Obviously, employment has not been an issue. Keep forgetting about this. So we've been keeping up quite well with that. I think we got enough people I can afford to do another bazaar. Shall I put that? Let's put it right there. I do not foresee them walking this way, but that doesn't mean they won't. We'll find out. But that will be an entire new section opening up right there. We'll see where the walker goes. Oh, I guess he already found his people. I can just see them bouncing off down in here at some point. So we're out of wheat again. Hopefully this will stabilize. We do have a few issues here apparently with appeal. Yeah, that's what I thought. Slowly but surely that will open up, though, so I don't think we need to worry too terribly much about it. Let's put in another medium statue. The one that we don't have sitting over here. Okay. That should keep the middle beautification just fine. If anything, I could put another big statue right here, but I will wait to see what I can hang off the edge of this block. Okay, here we go. This is building up. Should provide me with a good amount of people. For a while. Looks like she's already done. We were getting, okay. I do need papyrus. Well, one step at a time. Let's wait until we've got our people, then we'll go back into building more of our export. We're at 3,000 people already. And this block didn't even complete. So, the next wave of workers, I want them to go towards larger food production, and then more import-export of our jewels and linen. Because we're at a pretty good spot, I think, for the rest of this stuff. I think we're producing a pretty good amount. Everyone looks like they are now employed, so that's pretty good. We still have extra reeds. So, we're still down 25 people, though. But we are over the moon in food production, which is pretty excellent. So, yeah, this, I don't know. Like, I could knock this out, or I could reconfigure it. Maybe actually moving it closer, and then just having a direct line to irrigate that one in particular, because this isn't irrigated either, but it's at 53%. Oh, it is irrigated. How's that? The tiles must have a radius. Interesting. But yeah, I think I will need to move a house here. So let's just get rid of this, because it's not even producing anything for me. It should, well, if I move it over 1, that's only going to move it over 1. Which means I'm not going to have this nice big house here anymore. What are the other fertilities? 42%? 97%? Holy crap. 99. These are the place. These are the good ones. I mean, you can kind of tell by the density of the meadow. Obviously, there's very little here, but yeah, we need to do something with this. I guess I could just move it over. Let's get an architect post here. This seems really silly. But we'll do that there. Should immediately get people, it does. And then we'll just move that there. And I guess we go like this. Oh, no, I'm being a dum-dum. I need that for one of these. So now we go back to the original plan here. Tear that out and go 1, 2, 3, and a well. The constant juggling act here is getting a little on my nerves, but whatever. How about a shrine? We'll just put shrines out in the meadows. That is not going to be effective because it is so far away. This, for some reason, is not... Oh my god, you guys! Stop! This is not irrigating. The ditch is not irrigating. Is it because putting 2 on here breaks this? Because that's kind of annoying. Because it doesn't know which way to go. Suddenly that's irrigated. Suddenly it's not. No! Damn it. I did not mean to get the water lift in there at the same time. Damn it. Okay, so now that one's good. Irrigation ditch double. It worked from the side before, didn't it? It must be because it's coming from the side. I know, I'm working on it. And now it's empty because it can't find people. So it doesn't work from the backside. This is even less fertile. This is now 4% fertile. God damn it. Well, I don't know, I guess we'll just take it out and open up its 2 spots or something. Anyway, that little conundrum will have to wait. I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.